Galaxie Note 7 sales re-emerge and exchanges are already on their way. Spec details of the Google Pixel smartphone spell some sort of water resistance, and boy howdy do we feel ripped off by the cost of certain smartphones. I'm Jaime Rivera. I actually went to my first ever professional baseball game, and the Mets lost, but anyways, this is Pocket Now Daily, brought to you by Autodesk Graphic. The official news today begin with some new software that's available for those of you that have been living under a tree and don't know what Google Allo is. It's pretty much the company's new messaging service. It tries to compete with Snapchat, iMessage, just about everything you can think of, as Google usually does with its services. And even though we still haven't really confirmed just how great it'll be, because obviously it requires massive deployment, so far our hands-on experience has been okay. We'll keep you posted as we learn more. And speaking of Google, the company is apparently up to some controversy, as we've seen some new betas for the company's new Google application for Android, and it seems that Google Now is no longer going to be called Google Now, it's just going to be called The Feed. And then other services obviously also get renamed, like for example, Google Now on Tap is apparently just going to be called Screen Search. And, these new names actually make a lot more sense than Google Now. I wish Google would figure out something different, but stay tuned. And yes, believe it or not, we are going to continue talking about Google as we learn about some leaked specifications of the Google Pixel smartphones. And even though ingress protection is pretty much the standard for flagships this year, well, it seems that's not going to be the case necessarily for the Google Pixel smartphones. Remember, these are being built by HTC. Apparently, these will share the same IP53 water and dust resistance, meaning you can splash the phone but not really get it wet. Alright, we'll see. And for those of you that are wondering exactly why you pay so much for smartphones, we ask ourselves the same question every time we get statistics over how much it costs to actually build them. For those of you wondering what the iPhone 7 costs, apparently it only costs $225 to build. And then in the case of the Galaxy S7, which is actually an older device, that one costs $255. So for those of you that think that Apple is giving you the most premium hardware, that's probably the case, should I say. Though let's just remember that the specifications and the processor and a lot of the things are actually a little more advanced on the case of the Galaxy side. Still, it makes you wonder exactly why these companies spend so much in crazy marketing just to justify the $700 price tag. And finally, the very hot news today have to do with the Samsung Galaxie Note 7. Great news for those of you that are wanting to exchange for another Note 7. You can actually do so starting today in the United States. And if you're just interested in buying another Note 7, or one Note 7 for that matter, then carriers like Verizon and Sprint are already selling the phone as new, which is great news. Obviously, it will take some time. Some phones are actually getting a software update just to know if they're getting the green battery indicator, just to confirm if that phone is safe or not. But hey, it leads me to the question of the day. Are you going to buy a Galaxie Note 7 after this whole fiasco, or are you just considering any other smartphone? In my case, I'm currently testing the iPhone 7 Plus, but you can bet I'm going to go swap my Note 7. Leave us a comment down below. We'd love to know your opinion. This episode of the Pocket Now Daily was brought to you by Autodesk Graphic. Graphic is a full-featured app for making icons, illustrations, UI, and UX, or anything else you'd need out of a professional vector design app. It's available for the Mac, iPhone, iPad, so you can design without compromise on the go. It's the vector design application you've been waiting for the iPad Pro and the Apple Pencil. Visit graphic.com to learn more about Autodesk Graphic, or find out in the App Store. Friends, you know the way it goes. If you want to get the news earlier before the video is filmed, follow us on PocketNow.com and hit that subscribe button down below for more videos like this one. You can also catch our videos on vessel.com/PocketNow, and follow me on Twitter, Jaime_Rivera, or on Instagram at Jaime Rivera. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I am Jaime Rivera. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.